Oh,
Just remember though.
testing,
Okay,
testing.
testing.
Yep.
Hello,
Testing.
hello, 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 hello.
Testing, testing.
You have to turn it off. It's still on.
Oh,
See, it's still on.
yeah. Let me know when you're ready, Mo, and I'll start.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I got the results. I'll read. Perfect. Good evening, everyone. My name is William Iannuzzi. I'm president of the Board of Education, and I would like to call this meeting to order. Can we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Mr. Iannuzzi,
Here.
Ms. Barrios Brooks, Ms. Castellano Minaya,
Here.
Ms. Lewis,
Here.
Ms. Ross, Mr. Vega,
Here,
Ms. Williams.
Present.
A quorum is present.
Great. So we are here tonight after a very successful budget to canvass the votes and then swear in our 2 new board members. But before we do that, I would open the floor to any of my colleagues if they have any announcements they would like to make.
I would just like to thank everyone who was participating in our budget vote yesterday, making your voice count. And I especially want to thank anyone who ran in the race for the Board of Education to be a trustee. It requires a level of commitment and love for our school district and for our community. And I'm extremely grateful for everyone for running and for all of your support of our school district. And I encourage everyone and anyone who is interested in continuing to be a part of our school district to come to our meetings, to participate by signing up to speak and to share your suggestions and ideas so that we can all continue to grow and improve together in service of students. Thank you.
Ms. Williams? You take now.
Good evening, New Rochelle, and greetings. And thank you to all of my personal, school board, and professional family, friends, and neighbors. Thank you for reelecting me to another 5-year term on the New Rochelle School Board. Thank you to everyone who voted in general and people who voted for me in particular. Thank you. I am heartwarmed and encouraged by your love, support, and respect for my platform of children, continuity, curriculum, collaboration, and courtesy. Thank you to all of the candidates who ran, to Mrs. DeSeem, Mr. Sidoti, and Mr. Malfitano for showing how important the school board is. And congratulations to my board colleague, Mr. William Iannuzzi, for being reelected to the New Rochelle School Board. And congratulations to our new board colleagues, Mr. Sam Singal and Mrs. Gwen Clayton. And also, congratulations to the 2 new library board trustees, Ms. Nancy Weinberger and Mrs. Vera Salter. Thank you so much. And New Rochelle, I am looking forward to collaborating and working with you in honor of our children, continuity, and stability, curriculum, collaboration, and courtesy. Thank you again.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Anybody else have any comments? No? Yeah.
I also just want to thank everyone who ran this year. I know that it's a very difficult thing to do. It's a lot of work, and I want to welcome the 2 new board members and congratulations, as well as the 2 incumbents. Congratulations, and also all of everyone who came out to vote. In terms of the turnout, was up 50% more than 50% over last year. So we had more than an 8% turnout for this year, which is for BOE elections. That's a big deal with no controversies. That's a big deal. So really thank to everybody that came out to vote. And here's to another year. Thank you.
Thank you. No. And I just want to first congratulate Dr. Reynolds on your first budget passing. We were excited that both the budget and both propositions passed. Also want to congratulate my colleague, Ms. Williams, and I'm very excited to welcome our new colleagues, Mr. Single and Ms. Clayton Fernandez. So we are excited about that. And Dr. Reynolds, would you like to say anything before we move on to swearing in?
Good evening, everyone, and to my current board trustees and my future board trustees, good evening, and to your families who are here or not here. I thank them in advance for allowing you to spend time with us to do the good work of children. I want to say good evening to everyone who's watching, everyone who has supported the school district, and for those of you who have come out to really support this budget, I can't tell you how indebted I am to you for committing to what is great for our students. Thank you very much for supporting our efforts. This is truly a team effort, so I cannot take any of the praise. This is really a reflection of what our entire organization has done, all of the hard work, and sometimes the vulnerability in showing some of our flaws and recognizing them in advance so that we are better positioned to serve students, not just in a way that's going to make us famous in the newspaper for all that we do, but in ways that are really substantial and, more importantly, sustainable for our students. I want to thank all of our staff members and our faculty members for all of the hard work and sleepless nights that they put into this. And I would also like to thank all of the individuals who ran for a position on the board. I always say that one of the tenets of a strong public school education is creating civic-minded individuals who are going to work to ensure that our future is guaranteed for all, and most especially for those who may not have a voice. So thank you for running. Thank you very much for all that you've done, and to the community, we're looking forward to great things next year. And thank you to all of my trustees for your unwavering support as we move this district forward. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Dr. Reynolds. So now we're going to canvass of the votes. So I'm just going to read the final results, including the affidavit ballots. So for proposition number 1, which is the school district 24-25 general fund budget, there were 2,461 yes votes, 1,313 no votes. The budget passed. For proposition number 2 for the school district, we had 2,665 yes votes, 1,047 no votes. That proposition passed. For proposition number 3, we had 2,554 yes votes and 1,108 no votes. That proposition passed. For the candidates, Ms. Miriam Dasim received 803 votes. Mr. Philip Sidoti received 1,408 votes. Ms. Gwen Clayton Fernandez received 2,079 votes. Mr. Sam Single received 2,559 votes. Ms. Valerie D. Williams received 2,758 votes. Mr. Vincent Malfitano received 823 votes. And Mr. Iannuzzi received 2,964 votes. So Mr. Iannuzzi and Ms. Williams received 5-year terms. Mr. Single received a 3-year term, and Ms. Gwen Clayton Fernandez received a 2-year term. And that is the canvass of the votes. All right, and now we're going to move on to swearing in our new board trustees. So we'll start with Mr. Single, if you can meet me over at the podium. Perfect. All right, Mr. Single, if you can repeat after me. I, Sam Single,
I, Sam Single,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of member
of member
of the Board of Education
of the Board of Education
of the City School District
of the City School District
of the City of New Rochelle
of the City of New Rochelle
for the term commencing
for the term commencing
on May 21st, 2024,
on May 21st, 2024,
and ending on June 30th, 2027,
and ending on June 30th, 2027,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So I'll echo some of the sentiments that have been said, but thank you to everyone who came out and voted. There, as I said during the campaign, there's really nothing more important than the education of our children in our public schools. My two kids are here, both public school students here in New Rochelle. One of the reasons why I ran, and I'm very glad to be standing here, is because they have received so far terrific education. My wife and I are incredibly happy, and I hope to play a small part in continuing that great tradition that New Rochelle Schools has. So thank you to everyone on the board. Thank you to everyone who came out and voted, and I echo the thank you to everyone who ran. It's a big commitment. It was a challenging race, but we did it for the students of New Rochelle. So thank you, everyone.
Oh, yeah, Sam, can you please join us on the dais? Oh, yeah, no, Sam, sorry. We have to sign the book. This is the most important part. This is the most official part. So this is the book that every single board member, when they get elected, they sign. All right, next up we have Miss Gwen Clayton Fernandez. Come on up. Okay, please repeat after me. I, Gwen Clayton Fernandez,
I, Gwen Clayton Fernandez,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of member of the Board of Education
of member of the Board of Education
of the City School District
of the City School District
of the City of New Rochelle
of the City of New Rochelle
for the term commencing
for the term commencing
on May 21st, 2024,
on May 21st, 2024,
and ending on June 30th, 2026,
and ending June 30th, 2026,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Well, what an honor to be here before so many people that I have watched and learned and just had the pleasure of knowing. I'm a long resident of just being busy as an entrepreneur and a mom. So stepping into the community as a leader was a big step, but I feel like what a great team we have, what a great time. And if not now, then when? Because now more than ever, it takes an army more than a village of great people, great leaders. And to be among my New Rochellians and people who have such great roots and time spent, it's an honor. It's an honor to be here and grow what I believe is the most important part of our daily, and that's our children. They become our adults fast. They come sit in our chairs soon. They become the mayor soon. And it just goes so fast. I can't believe 22 years went by this fast. My kids are now college graduates, and I will say that I have a feeling that these next 2 years are going to go fast too, but we are here.
Come and sign the book, and this will meet us up in the days. So colleagues, we had a second Board of Education announcements on here. If anybody else would like to say anything, if not, we can move on to closing the meeting. Ms. Williams?
I would like to, at this time, thank Dr. Reynolds, Mr. Carlos Leal, and Mrs. Joy Mike for developing and presenting a budget that received the support from the members of the Board of Education and from New Rochelle, the community at large. Thank you very much for your work, and thank you very much for explaining it to us so that we can see how it supports our strategic roadmap. And also with all of the presentations, just bringing it back to the strategic roadmap so that we are all vested in it and we all understand it and we can see the vision and the way forward. Thank you very much for that. And also, I would like to thank our community partners, people who, parents. I attended the SEPTA We Are One Gala scholarship, and presented at that gala were people in New Rochelle who help our students. So if you're from New Rochelle, if you've ever heard of New Rochelle, you know that we love each other. And that is the power of New Rochelle. And also, I was able to attend a gala from our security department. This was the first annual gala for honoring one of our security guards who passed away, unfortunately, but his legacy will live on, and it will live on through our children and through the employees in the district. And I'd like to thank Fuse for your work with the board and with New Rochelle at large and with our children. And we would like to thank our children and our families and community partners for all of your support and looking forward to future collaboration and better communication. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Yes, Mr. Vega?
Still having trouble with the microphone. Yeah, since we have the opportunity, I just wanted to remind everyone this weekend is also Memorial Day, and New Rochelle will have a few events, but it starts tomorrow at 9:30 with a remembrance ceremony at Hudson Park at 9:30, and then followed by the annual ceremony in Memorial Plaza at Hudson Park at 11 a.m. So please, if anyone's available to participate, thank you.
And I'll, Ms. Williams? Ms. Williams, Ms. Castellano and I.
All good. It has been such an exciting week. Yesterday, we had the election. Monday, there was Poetry Out Loud from the New Rochelle Fund for Excellence, elevating opportunities for all of our students. I just came from Ward where there was a concert and there was a National Honor Society event yesterday. And it's just every day is like this in our New Rochelle City School District. Every day we are celebrating the brilliance of our students and our staff. And I just wanted to leave with a beautiful poem that one of our students, a fourth grader, Isaac, shared at the Poetry Out Loud event on Monday, If I Were Principal of a School. Because to me, it's just so wonderful how creative, intelligent, thoughtful, witty, and happy our students are. And I wish happiness and joy for all of our students. If I were principal of a school, I would have totally different rules. The lunchroom would be filled with candy machines, and the gym floors would be trampolines. Study hall would be a party hall, and the auditorium would be a mall. If I were principal of a school, the library would be a pool. I would make the art room a petting zoo. That would make school exciting for you. And I just wish that every student continues to, if they're not, starts to feel that excitement and that love, and that they have power, and that they have a voice in this district, and that their ideas matter. And we will listen to you, we will honor you, and we will try to help elevate your opportunities. I'm just so grateful and so optimistic about the next few years here in New Rochelle. Thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Reynolds, and this amazing team. Onward, very excited.
Thank you, Ms. Castellano Manaya. And I would just like to wish all of our seniors who are participating in prom tomorrow a fun and safe event. They're in the city at Pier 6? Pier 60. So that's going to be a fun event for them. So just wishing them all a great time. All right, everyone. So our next meeting will be next Thursday, May 30th. I believe here, correct, Millie?
Yeah.
Yep, right here in these chambers. I think we're here. Yeah. Oh, we're in the high school? Okay, we're at the Linda Kelly Theater next Thursday, May 30th. And colleagues, can I get a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting?
So move, Vega.